Hi, I'm game designer Jenn Ellis, and I'm going to teach you how to play Jerry Garcia's Cosmic Journey. It's an easy to learn dice game that we designed with the Jerry Garcia family, featuring Jerry's artwork. Jerry Garcia's Cosmic Journey can be played by folks of almost any age in almost any state of mind. In the game, we'll roll dice to try to get the highest score of a trip. Depending on how the dice roll, we'll pick up a few bummers along the way. When all bummer tokens are claimed, we're on the journey home, and you'll try to get rid of the bummers you've accumulated. Whoever gets rid of their bummers first wins. Let's set up your game. First, lay out the cloth game board and all 4 of your dice. Then, have each player choose their game token and place the bummer tokens in the center of the board based on the number of players. Now, decide if you want to be using any of the many variant rules. For your first game, we recommend you include the Jerry Beats Bummers rule. Now, let's play. On your turn, your goal is to try to score the highest roll possible. But first, I need to tell you about the importance of being the first player of a trip. As the first player, you will determine the number of rerolls the rest of the players are allowed. So Tiger rolled 4 times, so they set the token on the trip track, and all other players this round have a maximum of 4 rerolls. After they roll, they place their token on the number that they rolled and then pass the dice to the player to the left. Let's learn more about scoring and re-rolling. Begin by rolling all 4 dice and then decide which you want to keep. You're trying to get the highest score possible, so you want to keep the dice with the highest scores. Each time you roll, you must keep at least 1 die. When you've kept all of the dice, or you hit the re-roll limit, add up all the numbers on the dice, and that's your score. Wolf is next, and they are rolling Jerrys. Jerry is a little bit of a trickster. 1 Jerry is worth 0 points, but each additional Jerry gives you 100. So, speaking of tricksters, check out that solid blue die. It's a little different than the others. Once everyone has rolled, it's the end of the trip, and it's time to hand out bummers. The player with the best score gets the fewest bummers. The players with the worst score gets the most. This varies based on the number of players, so take a look at the reference card that comes with the game. After bummers have been distributed, players collect their tokens and start a new trip. The player to the left of the first player is the new first player. In this trip, the maximum rerolls is set to 3. And in the next trip, Wolf is first and gets a little strategic and is setting that re-roll limit to just 2. Once the last bummer has been removed from the center of the board, we start the journey home and try to get rid of the bummers we've collected. This is also where our special rule Jerry Beats Bummers comes in. Now every Jerry that you score gives you points as usual, plus at the end of your turn, you can get rid of 1 bummer for every Jerry regardless of your score. So, Tiger rolls a 300 and gets to leave 2 bummers behind because they rolled 2 Jerrys. Alligator then rolls an epic 4 Jerrys and gets to leave 4 bummers behind. In this round, there is a tie, and if 2 or more players end the trip with the same score, you need to break the tie. Each player rolls all 4 dice at once and adds up the score. The player with the highest roll wins the tie. At the end of a trip on the journey home, players get rid of the bummers, returning them in the center of the board. The player with the top score gets rid of 3 bummers, second best gets rid of 2, and third best gets rid of 1. Whoever gets rid of their bummers first is the winner. And that is how to play Jerry Garcia's Cosmic Journey. Thanks for spending your time with us. Follow us here or on Instagram as we share more videos on solo play and other variants, as well as strategy tips and game events.